Hello, everybody. Just a few moments. Still getting myself together here. I am so excited. I can't tell you the last time I've been this excited. Um, I'm going to get started in just a moment. I want to see if anybody else is going to pop in. This is going to be recorded and posted. So even if you don't come in on the beginning, you don't catch it, you'll be able to see it again. So I'm not going to be too long. I don't like long intros when nothing is happening. I want to kind of just jump into this again. I'm like lit right now. So I want to share what I got with you. So I'm going to go ahead and turn this music off and I'm going to get started. Look, what I do is I deal in primarily performance psychology. I also deal very heavy in helping people with psychological issues, trauma, depression, all of that stuff. But my goal is to help people improve and live lives above what they consider to be average. And so I do a lot of research. I do a lot of studying. I do a lot of training. I want to be the best I can be. And one of the things that I noted that successful people do, that people who tend to struggle at being successful don't do, is read. Statistics tell me that the top performing 5% in this country read on average 4 books a year. The average American reads 1 book or less a year. And it is just, you can't break the correlation. The correlation that the more you read, the more likely you are to be successful. It opens so many different gates. I'm an avid reader. I try to read a minimum of 2 books per week, literally. And I've been doing that for over 20 years now. And I still haven't run out of books. I've written and published 26 full-length books, another probably 60 to 80 guides, meaning that the page count is under 200. I don't even count it as a book if it isn't over 200 pages. So no telling what's really out there. I've been going. I get excited, but this is what I want to do. For people who are readers and for those who aren't, you cannot escape the need to read. The need to read is one of the most fundamental ways of empowering oneself. But yet, very few people do it. Very few people want to do it. One of the things that's ongoing right now in the marketing and advertising world, which I also participate in, is the understanding and the push of more video content. Why? People don't read. Here's the problem. The video content is very informative, and I am a large supplier of video content. Have hours upon hours upon hours upon hours, thousands of hours of video. I got thousands of videos. But I'll tell you what, there is a psychological, neurological, and social implication to reading. So here's one of the things that I've always seen that bothered me. I'm trying to hold in my excitement because I want to build to this. But here's one of the things, you pick up books, and books are written to reach audiences, right? So it's written for multiple people to be drawn to it, to appeal to a multiplicity of people. Here's the challenge with that. In order to appeal to a multiplicity of people, you have to generalize your content, meaning that it's not specifically for anybody. It's for predominantly the things that most people face and the generalized approach to how you deal with it. What makes psychologists, life coaches, life strategists, and all of the things that fall into that category successful is being able to singularly focus on one person's specific needs based on who they are, where they are, all the things they're going through, right? And be able to come up with a specified plan of action based off of their particular issue. So it's not like going to a conference where you're in there, you get motivated, you get help. And I've been to those conferences. I've benefited from those conferences, but I've never benefited at the level that I have when it is a specified, specific plan for me. And so my best work is when I'm working one-on-one. Not everybody can afford me. Also, here's the problem that I found with books: generalized. Why? Because it's written to reach what? Our audience, a multiplicity of people. What if you could have a book that was written specifically for you? It's called the My Book beta program. And what I'm literally going to do personally is I'm taking 10 people. I'm going to interview you. I'm going to send you a 20-question questionnaire. I need you complete as fully and honestly as possible. I'm going to give you a free DISC assessment, a free personality assessment, and I am literally going to write you a book. Now, for those of you who don't like the book or don't want to read, I'm also going to add the My Book Beta or My Book Basic Plus video book. And this is literally your book done in video form. You're also going to get a free 1-year subscription to a daily, that's weekdays now, daily morning motivational text or email. And this, just like the book and the video, is going to be specifically for you. So it's not a text that's going out to everybody. It's a text message coming directly from yours truly. That's why we're limiting how many people do it, directly from yours truly. And it's going to be specifically around who you are, what you're striving for, what you're struggling with, what you're trying to do. And this will go on for a year. So you're going to get a book. And this book, let me explain something. This is a book. This isn't some pamphlet with 15 to 20 pages. It's going to be a minimum, a maximum of 10 to 12 pages, and you can actually upgrade by chapter. It's going to be, 10 to 12 chapters, and you can upgrade by chapter, or you can just simply do an increase and upgrade to 20 chapters for $120. But this is a $297 offer. And I'm doing it because I'm excited about all this new stuff that's going on with us. And I'm just sitting up thinking of new ways to reach people. And because I'm a reader, I got excited about it. The truth of the matter is, this thing may absolutely tank. Nobody may not want it. And I'm fine with it because to me, I thought it was a good idea. I would love for somebody to sit down and write a book for me to do what I want to do. This is a book that when you get it, you can order as many copies as you want to share it with it, but it's written for you. It's written for you. It's published for you. It will literally be a book. It will have a letter from me in the book. It will have an introduction in the book. It will have chapters 10 through up to 1 through 12. And if you decide to upgrade more chapters, or you want to just get the whole bundle upgrade to 20 chapters and have it really, really laid out for you, you can do that. But just imagine having that. And then you can actually get the beta book plus, which is you're going to get the book with the 10 to 12 chapters based off of the interview I do with you, the 20 questions you answer, your personality assessment, your DISC assessment, and my interview. You can get that. Plus, you can get a video version of the book mapped out for you, done by yours truly, with a little extra little stuff in it and all that. And that is an upgrade to $597. It costs me more than that to write a book, but I'm going to be using some new tools I'm excited about. I'm actually doing a webinar on it tomorrow, but I'm going to do this for the first 10 people who sign up. Then I'm going to create a waiting list and figure out how to serve as many people as possible. Now, what I'm going to do is I'm going to fully automate this eventually using AI to copy me. But right now, I'm actually going to be doing it. And this is exciting to me because I write constantly. I've got literally over 1,000 academic articles, 26 published books, about 60 to 70 guides, over 30,000 prose articles published online, and on and on and on. And I'm still writing every day, and I'm writing, and I'm ghostwriting. I'm writing other people's stuff for them. And so, you can't miss me. I love writing. So here's the thing. If you ever picked up a book and you could see how you fit into it, maybe not, and you're looking at it and you just wish that it really was in other words, it's talking about case studies. It's talking about specific situations, but it's not your situation. It's got some case studies in it. The book's got some examples in it, but it's not your situation. It's not your example. This book, everything in it will be observing what you're doing. It's your book. That's why I call it my book. Now, here's the beautiful thing. You get to name the book. This could be David's Journey, Cynthia's Transformation, On My Way to Wealth, blah, 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 whatever, but it's going to be your book. It's going to be written to you from me, and it's going to be a minimum of 10 to 12 chapters, depending on what we decide at the time that we finish the interviews and do the assessments and everything. And I'm going to get to writing. And this is going to be basically for each person a 2-week process. And that's why I'm only taking 10 before I start my wait list, because I've timed this out with everything else I've got to do. And I know what's going on. But when I tell you this is going to be you, how many times are you going to read your name in a book knowing that that name is actually you? That it was meant for you, that it's addressing your issues. In other words, you just got a life coach, a life strategist, a psychologist, a consultant, a counselor, literally sitting down, mapping out your life for you in words, giving you guidance in words that are literally written for you. Nobody's done it yet. Nobody's done it yet. It has not been done. Here I am. I'm doing it for you. So again, you get your book. You get to title your book. We'll sit down and we'll work out all the details on your book. You can send me pictures that you want on the cover of your book. We're going to work on that. So you're going to have a book that's designed for you, cover to cover. And it is going to cost you $297. Or you can get that plus the video book, where I literally do an entire production in video that matches the book, and that's $597. You can choose either one. It's in there. Again, you're also going to get this new subscription that we're doing. We're doing a year subscription where you get motivational messages specifically for you in your situation, Monday through Friday. You're not going to have to pay for that subscription. It's going to come with the My Book Basic or My Book Plus, Basic Plus. And that is it. Look, to me, I got excited about it, but then I'm a reader. But then I also, because I'm a reader, because I am a researcher by trade, I understand the power of reading. I think it'll be easier to read when you know what was written to you and for you and to help you. So this isn't about entertainment. This is about empowerment. But I'm pretty sure, knowing me, there's going to be some comedic moments, some funny, light moments. And again, it's written for you, but it's going to be precise. It's going to be about the things we discuss. It's going to be about the things that matter to you. It's going to be about the things you struggle with, about the things you want to accomplish. And it's going to give you insight. It's going to help you with the things that are holding you back. If you struggle with self-esteem, if you struggle with an inferiority complex, if you struggle with limiting beliefs, all of these things are going to be directly focused and aimed at you and what you're dealing with, so that every word that comes off that page is imprinting on you because it's for you. And, I believe in it. Now, I don't, like I say, this could absolutely tank, and it wouldn't bother me because I love to touch lives, and I'm trying to do it in ways that people can access it. And you can literally have someone literally sit down. Just the interview alone is worth more than $297. Sitting down and having a session with me starts at $500. You're going to get that, the free disc assessment, the free personality assessment. You're going to get the book and the morning messages, all of that stuff for $297. Or you can upgrade and get the video production on top of that for $597. Again, this is the first 10 people. Then it's going to be a waiting list. And I'm going to go to work on fulfilling it. If anybody at all signs up, to me, the idea that that's even possible is blowing my mind. And the reason and why it's impossible is blowing my mind. And all of the opportunities that are out there because of this is blowing my mind. And how many people are just sitting around and hoping and wishing and waiting and doing nothing when there's so many things that can be done. And I want to open up gates. I want to knock down walls. I want to help people get places. And so I'm sitting there and I'm actually working. I'm going at it because I've got a presentation to do tomorrow on a 2-hour webinar. And but I'm like, that would be so dope. Somebody writes a book for you to help you do what you want to do. So it's like picking up Think and Grow Rich, but it was written to you. It's like picking up the Alchemist, but it was written for you. Specifically looking at your challenges, your life story, your situation, the journey and the walls and the obstacles and everything that you're facing. It's exactly what you are dealing with, and it's written to you to help you get through it. I think it's dope. I absolutely think it's dope. Nobody's done it yet, and I'm excited about it. So again, if you want to be one of the first people in the freaking world to have a book written for you to help you, this is the time to do it. The information's in the description box. I'm taking the first 10, then I'm starting a waiting list. It's up to you. But there's absolutely nothing you can't do. And I want to literally talk to you through this book and literally convince you of it word by word, page by page. I'm excited. But anyway, that's the offer. I got to get out here and start getting ready. I have actually someone who wants to interview me in about an hour and a half. So I got to finish what I'm doing, get ready for that. And then I still have work to do after that. Look, you could win in so many different ways. And I'm going to keep coming. I'm going to keep coming. I'm going to keep giving, because that's why God placed me here. It's to touch lives. It's to move people. And again, I think for the people who would love to work with me but can't, this is a great place to start. Because I tell you what, if you can't afford to work with me now, one-on-one or in a group setting, you get a book that's written for you and you stick to that and you move with that, you get excited about where it's taking you, you will be able to sit down and say, man, I'm gonna go do this destination retreat with Dr. Rick. I'm going to do it. I'm going to do it. I'm gonna sign up for it, and I'm going to do it. That is all possible. I have had people who started in the basic rung of things and have moved up. And I've got one who is now read up with me 3 times on my platinum package. But when they started, it was basic, but they took what I showed them in the basics and applied it. No, it ain't easy. Let me tell you about it. It ain't easy. I'm going to see not easy. As soon as I get off of here, I'm going to be back to not easy. But I'd rather have not easy than not to have. It's perspective, I guess. But I'm excited. I hope you get excited about it. I hope you see an opportunity. But, you know, man, how I wish I had somebody to write a book to me, for me. Dope. Just dope. Anyway, I'm out of here. Once again, I always say I live my life on full so that when I leave this place, I die on E. That's my challenge to you. Tap into your potential. Don't leave it untapped. Don't leave 1 ounce of your potential untapped when you leave this place. Leave everything out there. Do all you can to fulfill who you are in this world, your purpose in this world. Touch this world, imprint this world, leave your stamp on this world. Let it be said that you came, you saw, and you conquered. And I don't mean dominated anybody, I mean that you came out and you took on every challenge and you took it to the mat. When you do that, you can't help but leave a legacy of greatness. And that's what I think everybody is meant to do in this world. And if I have my say so, I'm going to help as many people as possible. So again, if you want to be one of the first people on this planet to have a book written specifically for you, your life, your aspirations, your challenges, the opportunity is in that description box. Click the link, sign up, and we will get started this coming Monday. I'm out of here, you guys. Thank you for letting me take a little bit of your midday on a Thursday, and we'll talk.